take it out of the arms. Oh yeah. Not everything. Let's hit the road, Jack. Alright guys, everything I filmed yesterday was complete junk. I filmed it in 4K. It took so long to upload. I just threw it in the trash can. So, we're going at it again today. Going to my boy Garrett's shop. Gonna go put a tighter hot housing on his truck and some other shenanigans. Maybe today I'll film a little better. Right on, here we go. What is up, fellas? We made it. It's my boy's shop. Sendit garage. We're gonna get crazy here. So let's do a little overview, I guess. It's my 2000 Freightliner. Its past life. Here we go. Its past life was actually a Wonder Bread truck. I still really wish it had some of those little polka dots on it, but whatever. Work with what you got. It's got a 4BT with a P-pump. God dang. Sorry, just have to say that when I say P-pump. God dang. Nice roll-up door in the back. It's got 4-wheel hydraulic disc brakes, little 5-speed, Eaton Fuller. It's got like 249, almost 250 on it. Picked this thing up for cheap, Slim. So yeah, it's not a race truck, it's a work truck. Let's go take a look-see. Under the hood. I gotta pop this down. Alright. It's kind of held up. Little turbo down there. I think it's a HX30. Really convenient place for the air filter. You know, pull all that nice hot air in. We're gonna change that. These little jobbies. All this stuff's gotta go. But it works. It holds the mail, holds the bread, holds my tools. We turned the P-pump up a little bit. God dang. Took the fuel plate, threw it in the trash can because that's where they belong. Tune the AFC up, and she runs pretty good. She'll be getting some more loving soon, hopefully this week actually. Yeah, so that's that. Nice aftercooler. Love it. We got the big workbench here, some donuts. They're horrible. God, don't get Walmart brand donuts. Ooh. I just saw them and I had to have it. But yeah, this is all wired up and whatnot for 110. Got my toolbox secured. Some, my wheelchair just in case I decide to break my back again. Some filler rod holders. Yeah. Got my TIG welder down there. Works out real nice. Marky Mark coming in clutch with the vise. Thanks, homie. But yeah, so we're gonna do a little work in this thing today. Once Garrett gets here, whenever he gets here. It's my boy Garrett. Here we go.
It is Greg Brothers truck, which you must know.
Yep. And Garrett likes to roll around like I did. No hood, no headaches. Just slap it together real quick, make some horsepower, and then we'll change it up. And that's what we're gonna do. Right now, what does this thing have? 150% overs?
150%.
150% over injectors on a 5.9 stock cam, and some good tuning. And we put the biggest S400 base charger we could on this thing. T6 flange, 132 hot housing, and 96 millimeter turbine. S488, got the competition steed, and it actually runs really good. now after the first revision. It runs really good on the street, but we're gonna try to make it a little bit better. I had in stock a tighter hot housing, and we're gonna slap that thing on there and go make some horsepowers. Yeah, all V-band Vibrant HD clamps on this girl. Look at that. How you doing? How you doing? No boost leaks. Oh, what's that? Oh, that looks familiar. That looks like my nitro setup. This thing's got the sauce? This thing's got the sauce? Oh, baby. Yep, and a turnover ball. That gets me. So just in case you want to hook up the trailer, we can go. So yeah, let's get down to it. Big turbo, big hot housing out. Got them right on the bench here. As you can kind of tell, I mean, I can looking at it. You should be able to too. This is a 132. This is a 1.15. And that should help us get a little bit more drive pressure, help spool the thing up a little bit better. If it doesn't, oh well.
It ain't that big of a deal because it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't bad, so we're gonna give her a shot. It was in stock.
Tires up on command. That's all.
Yep. It was in stock, so might as well bolt it up. You see, it took 5 minutes to take that turbo out.
So when you have it set up right,
yep,
it takes no time at all.
So we're gonna bolt this up, and we're actually gonna put a full exhaust back on this thing, so we can put the hood on it and make it a real sleeper. Just looks like a stock mega cab with some traction bars. Little do they know there's a S400 under the hood and some full-blown rowdiness. But yeah, let's see what happens. All right, so we had this downpipe laying around. We're gonna hack this flange off. I mean, we did hack this flange off. We're gonna clean this up. We're gonna stuff it in the truck and see what happens. See where it needs to go.
So we should have.
Now these aluminized pipes, when you weld them, you just got to make sure you get down to clean, bright metal.
Yeah.
You don't want to be welding that aluminized stuff. You get a lot of porosity. Yeah, I love stainless diesel flanges.
I'll tell you what.
Look at that beauty. This is a nice full Marmon flange to 4-inch out of stainless diesel stock. It's such high quality. It fits butter. It's beautiful. Gosh darn it. Oh, forgot. Gotta be safety first here. We got our eyes and ears and gloves. Man, the company would be proud.
Oh, man.
Should probably be wearing a face shield, but anyway. Alright. Let's take her to the weld shop. This shirt came from a subscriber to Greg's channel. Thank you very much. Here we go. Very thank you. Let's take it with us. So I've got this welder set up to run. The welder itself will run either 110 or 220. I conveniently have 110 and 220. I set it up, wired it to that outlet. Got a nice extension cord here. Garrett hopefully has enough extension cord so that we can hook it up. Oh. And run this machine off 220, even though I don't need the all 200 amps. Jesus Christmas over there. I don't need all 200 amps to weld exhaust. The machine just runs so much better on 220. So once I figure out which way this thing goes, stick it in the hole, Well, how you doing? And we'll take this. We'll meet in the middle. We'll stick it in the hole. Oh, stick it in the hole. Yeah. So we'll turn the machine on. Bing. 200 amps. We were welding some pretty thick stuff. Shouldn't need it. I'm gonna put it about 90 amps because I like to go a little more than what I need just in case. Got the pedal control to make me all happy. Yeah, so we'll set this thing up. Got our argon bottle right here. Inch. I like to cut them in half because they're really long, obnoxious. I should put on welding gloves, but since we're just tacking, safety second. Right? Let's go toss it in the truck, peeps. And all right, I'm going down.
Maybe
So we're gonna have to extend this downpipe, like the straight section.
Let's pop it out, right? Put the 4 to 5 adapter on the end of here, right? Mm-hmm. And then we'll put the rest of the exhaust in. Ooh. And then we have it's gonna line up right here. And then we'll I can't curse on YouTube, jeez.
Yeah, you gotta watch that, man. I'll have to bleep you out.
I know.
You mother.
We'll put the rest of the back half of the exhaust on, weld on the 4 to 5. Then we can extend down and we'll line up perfect and we'll be done.
Butter. Yeah, you can't really see down here. I need a flashlight. And but it's a little close to the firewall. With the engine torque flexing, it's gonna end up hitting the body. So we're gonna drop her down to sea air and be good to go. Oh God. Oh. All right. So the situation that we're having here, that manifold for this downpipe didn't exactly work dead nuts perfect, but boy is it close. So what we're gonna do, this section here just needs to be down, we'll say about there, and we'll clear the body. So I'm just gonna section out a piece here, weld it in to make this whole assembly a little longer on the straight down section, and then we'll be good to go. Now this is a 4-inch downpipe again. The exhaust is 5-inch, so we have a 4 to 5 adapter. Thank goodness you got a little muffler there. This thing would drone so bad at 5-inch with that charger. Holy smokes. So yeah, we'll blow this apart. Got the old trusty chop saw. Section out a little bit, weld it together, call it good. So we're trying to take this 4 to 5 off. And I noticed our boys in Canada built this thing. If it would focus. There you go. Made in Canada, eh? We'll go down to the Tim Hortons and get us a coffee. So yeah, we're gonna soak this old girl up with some PB Blast.
Hang out with the cats.
AKA Weasel Piss, AKA whatever anybody else wants to call it. I'd love to hear it. And yeah, hopefully this thing won't fall on my head. There she is. Like a glove. Put the old belt sander up. Make sure she's true to 90 degrees here. She's got her zeroed up. Yeah, that's pretty good. Lock her down. Now, this thing's not perfectly flat, so I got to take the high spots out of this so that when we butt it up with our next cut, it'll be pretty and there won't be so much gap. Won't have to fill so much. So using the belt sander, we'll true it up. gonna tack the exhaust up real quick, and I got it set up on my little V-blocks that I made with my little holder jig, holding it together so she ain't going anywhere. And give her a little shake down and she's good to go. Got the Fupa 12 cup. Giving her a little how you doing. So, most important thing here, I guess, from what people tell me, is you gotta keep everything clean. So we got the acetone, we got a little white wiper. Wipe her down, clean her up. We'll throw some dimes on this girl. We're gonna take this away from where we're gonna have the fire. Oh man, here we go. Got the downpipe done, almost. We got to weld this section up. We just sectioned it, added 2 inches. Lines up nice. Got the flange all nice and welded up. And then we'll section the 5-inch, put the 4 to 5 on there, section the 5-inch, and we'll be complete. And then we'll go do some burnies. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Alright, so downpipe's outside cooling down. We're gonna slap the Turbski cartridge in the tighter hot housing and then bolt everything up. Put the that's safety right there. Oh, it's flipping us the bird, dude. So we're gonna put all that back together. And then once the downpipe cools down enough, we'll toss it up. We gotta cut a section of 5-inch out of that. And we'll be good to go. We'll be making smoke and doing burnouts. Game on. All right. So
we're in this.
I got my boy Bubbles. If you guys ever seen Trailer Park Boys, I have my very own Bubbles. He's right here. Parental discretion advised. He's probably gonna curse, so just a heads up. Bubbles, get in this.
Send it, boys. I'll drill you, bud.
He does it so good, man. It's great to have him around the shop. He just absolutely cracks us
Hey,
up.
Mom.
I just know him as Bubbles. I don't even know what his real name is. Matt.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, send it. Right.
Dope. Woo!
Made that kid's day right there. Like trying to put a hood on to some gypsy Christmas music. What are we doing? Oh, Jesus.
Trying to put the fucking hood on, boys.
What are we listening to? What are we listening to? Burnout's coming soon. Alright, so we got her. Tight housing, downpipe, full exhaust, hood is on. Oh man. We are getting ready to do some smoky burnouts. Full 5-inch, ready to go. Love seeing that. Oh. I'm here to work, I'm here to party. Which one? Who cares? Old girl's got to warm up yet. She's a little cold. She's a little cold. All right, so Garrett's getting in the truck. I'm getting in the chase vehicle. High horsepower, 4.0, baby. Inline six in a row, meant to tow. With my boy Bubbles. Here we go. Oh man. Oh, it's been a hot minute since I've been in one of these things.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. High horsepower rig here.
That's right.
Does the heat work in this thing?
Absolutely, bro.
Oh man, here we go.
So this is 98 Cherokee.
I think everybody's had a 98 Cherokee at
This is
one
my
point.
third one, bro. This is my third one.
Turning on the rock lights. Nice and quiet, man. Very tame truck. Floor it. Oh man, he's gone.
Come on, old girl.
He gone.
Cherokee 75, baby.
Whoa. Oh man, look out here.
We're good.
Oh man, it's coming apart. Oh man.
Whoa. Can't see, we need the wipers.
Oh man, listen to that thing. Dude, he's squirrely as hell.
Yep.
Oh man. We can see the burnout mark. Alright, so here we are in the Bubbles Jeep wagon over here.
That's right.
So we were doing some highway pulls there. He was burning the tires at like 120. 65 miles an hour because that's the speed limit. And shh. This is between you and me. All right. And we think the belt shifted in the tires because he says it's got a little wonky and it stayed wonky. So we're gonna go bake the tires off at the shop because they're shot. And that's the safest thing to do because on the road is not safe. Shop we go. So I have a feeling that we're locked into a race that we don't even know it's gonna happen, and we're gonna lose.
Definitely not gonna lose, bro.
No, you don't. You think it's 4.0 supercharged McNasty?
Let me put it in full wheel.
Whoa. How you doing? Locked in. All right. Almost tagged us.
Yep.
Good thing we're in a really expensive Jeep. I'll tell you what, that truck takes a beating every time he takes it out. And I'm pretty sure it says thank you at the end of the day.
Yeah, it does pretty well.
I think he's gonna do a burnout. How many RPM? That was really sideways. Oh man, oh man. Oh! Look at this. Oh boy. Oh man. There we go. be able to lower the tire pressure down a little bit and maybe get some of this area here. But needless to say, it smells like rubber. Oh man, those things are bald. Goodyear Maypops on sale. All right, boys, wrapping up for the night. Gotta get home to mama, get some dinner, get ready for work in the morning. Put that back in there because I gotta plug it in soon. Yep. Oh yeah. All right. Boys, Bubbles.
See you later, bud.
As always, send it.
Adios.
Take it easy, bro.
Garrett. Say goodbyes.
Peace, man.
It's been real. It's been fun. Take care.
Have a nice night, man.
You guys do the same. No, not that thing. All right, so it's been a long day doing a little bit of work. Glad it's over. Coming back to mama, get some dinner, and yeah, there's to our first YouTube video, right? First time for everything. Peace.